Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Here it is, another release about Lara Croft. It has been 22 years since the first game was released. I was lucky enough to see it in 1996 as my mother visited one of her friends. She took me with her, and in there was her friend's son as well. He had this wonderful machine called PlayStation. It was the first time I laid my eyes on it. He had a lot of demo games and a full version of Tomb Raider. One can say that Lara Croft took my PlayStation virginity. Of course, this kid was kind of greedy, and in 2 hours I could only hold the controller once. Upcoming summer 1997 was one of the most memorable years, as my downstairs neighbors got a PlayStation as well. They would occasionally come by and visit us and also bring this with them. And thus my life was never the same again. But now let's get into modern Tomb Raider. The ones we have gotten since year 2013. The franchise has most definitely lost their way. To be honest, every release has been a copy-paste of, from the previous version, it seems. Only things that really change are the cutscenes. Gameplay stays mostly the same throughout the past 5 years. But let's get into the latest, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Well, this game is good. It's a good game, as were the others before it, but it's still a copy-paste. Although the story is different and Lara's friend now wears anal beads around his neck. Overall controls and linearity seems also familiar considering the latest releases of this franchise. But I'm not complaining, that's for sure. It was expected, and it would be actually a really big surprise if they did anything better. What you will get is about 20 to 25 hours of gameplay with quest lines and collectibles. Shit tons of collectibles. I mean, you get collectibles left and right, up and down, front and back, you will get collectibles. Graphically, this game is mesmerizing, and it will take you to Peru and ancient Mayan temples. For sure it does. It all feels like an adventure in the jungle. Sounds are great, and the overall atmosphere in this, what the game creates, is fantastic. It's truly one of the things they got right, honestly. Cutscenes are mostly well done, lip sync isn't always the best, but overall it's good to watch. Now, they have definitely toned down the action and the tension a lot compared to previous releases. I mean, it was harsh to watch how much pain and close calls Lara endured on previous releases, pulling out metal parts from her stomach, falling down the cliffs and basically almost dying in every cutscene. But the new Tomb Raider hosts more of an emotional Lara, and she does not even have her signature weapons, her pistols anymore. So most of the gameplay is a tunnel. It's a tunnel simulator. It's a tunnel to an area, to another tunnel that leads to another area, which is connected with a tunnel. Every square meter in this game is filled with collectibles or crafting materials. That I actually like. Collecting those is fun, but since it's half of the gameplay, some might not enjoy it as much. There are also some glitch trophies in this game, and many collectibles might not even register, especially if you do them in the order that game is not supposed to be played. And see, that is what's wrong with it. And that is wrong with every single release after 2013. Everything is tailored just for you, for the person who plays it. Camera takes control of every possible situation and center focuses everything you need to see. I mean, there is one part, I didn't sadly record it, but there's one part where you help a person out of prison. Now you do it a couple of times now that I mention it. So the person helps you to kill some bad guys, and as you do the same at the same time. But why the fuck do I need to see this? Every time camera takes control and lets me see how this person kills another person. I would much rather find the bad guy dead and imagine who and how it was done. This is only a small portion of the control rape you will get in this game. What comes to precision long jumping, Lara Croft owns a gold medal and invisible jetpack. No matter what jump you make towards your designated location, Lara will be magnetically pulled towards it. To be honest, it's a bit uncomfortable, as there were several occasions where I actually didn't attempt to jump at all, but the game jumped for me. Yes, it took control. Yeah. But I had my analog controller aimed in totally different direction, and I still made the jump. And another thing, if you jump from the wrong place, Lara will be magnetically pulled towards the spike down below that you would clearly had missed otherwise. But might as well let a monkey play, or just amp up the difficulty and try to play using your toes. Difficulty is adjustable in this game, both puzzle, exploration and combat wise. Everything but finding your way from A to B is simple, so places you can jump to are marked with paint, on easy settings and so on. I will try to keep this review a short one. Overall, it's a good game. If you just want an eye candy, not a game, a tiny adventure before you buy Red Dead Redemption 2. So I will give this game a 7 out of 10, as it was playable game, and to be honest, I have seen worse. So there you go. I'm Sillyllamaz, and thanks for watching. If you like this review, please hit that like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. Till next time.